Good morning. Joe Nicasio here. Today's topic is everything you've learned about business is a big fat lie. Look, we're no longer we're no longer in an agrarian economy. We're no longer in an industrial economy, not even a technology economy. We are in a human economy. We are in an attention economy. Our attention is being bombarded by outside stimulus every hour of every day. And we also live in an environment where there's an epidemic of distrust. Welcome. Again, I'm Joe Nicasio. I'm a business mentor, and I help people start and grow businesses with the Employee Escape Plan. But look, I made over $1 million in the mid 90s, and I had devastating business failure. And since then, I've been on an obsessive compulsive quest for the truth of what really works in business and life, the truth and the wisdom. So for the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to share some of the secrets that I've learned. And so if you're ready to learn, you're in the right place at the right time. I just want to thank you for giving me your time and attention today. My message, what I'm sharing today is part of a spiritual calling. I have a passion to help create solutions for entrepreneurs. So, before I get started here, I want to share a little bit of my story and why I'm qualified to talk to you about entrepreneurship. Okay. When I was young, I loved electronics. I built all my own electronics hobbies. I worked for entrepreneurs for several years. While I was in college, I also had experience in corporate America. I worked for Sanyo Electric. I worked for Eastman Kodak, and my income was limited as an engineer. And I transitioned into selling Apple Macintosh computers before they had Apple stores. And I was exceeding my sales quotas. I had great customer satisfaction. And one Friday at about 2 p.m, I received a phone call that my father had a heart attack. And I was devastated. I asked if I could go to the hospital and be with my father, but the assistant manager insisted that I work my shift. He said we were shorthanded. So imagine my state of mind, from 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock, I was worried about my father, So anyway, at 7 o'clock, I was given permission to leave. And when I returned to work on Monday morning, I was called into my manager's office. She asked where was I on Friday, and I told her the whole story about my father and his heart attack. And after I told her what happened, she told me that after I left the store, some people came in with masks and weapons, and they took all the computers. They robbed the store and locked Gary, the assistant manager, in the warehouse. So I felt devastated, but I had nothing to do with this. And a few weeks later, despite my excellent job performance, my employment was terminated. The insurance company wouldn't pay the claim unless someone took the fall, and it was me. They told me that I broke a company policy. You need to have 2 people in the store at lockup. Well, I never had that responsibility for it. No one ever explained that to me. So anyway, the insurance company wouldn't pay the claim. And I learned a lesson. Sometimes you're hired for all the right reasons. Sometimes you're hired for the wrong reasons. And sometimes you're fired for the right reasons. And sometimes you're fired for the wrong reasons. And I realized that in this particular job, I was fired for the wrong reasons. Anyway, I realized that when we become an employee working for someone else, we give a lot of our power away. And I made a decision at that point in time to never give my power away to an employer. I was going to become self-reliant as an entrepreneur. I was going to figure it out. And that's the day I fully committed to being an entrepreneur full time. So I'm going to talk about, couple problems here, why everything we've learned about business is a big fat lie. A lot of people think they know enough, and they don't. And I'm going to share with you one of my favorite business quotes by Michael Gerber. And he asks, what does the successful business person know that the unsuccessful person doesn't? The answer is lots, but in my view, that's not why he or she is successful. My experience has proven to me, despite common beliefs, the people who succeed in business don't do so because of what they know, but because of their insatiable need to know more. This is where it gets really good. Conversely, the problem with most failing businesses I've encountered is not that the business owners don't know enough about finance or marketing or operations. They don't. But those things are easy enough to learn. The problem is they think they know enough, and they spend their time defending what they know rather than discovering what they don't know. And so, most people think they know enough to succeed in business, and they don't. If you really want to succeed, you need to have that insatiable desire to learn more and stop acting like you know it all. And as a result of this, it causes a lot of pain and suffering. Many people are accidentally successful. I would even go to say that Bill Gates was accidentally successful because he was in the right place at the right time to have that the timing was perfect for him to strike that deal with IBM. Hey, had he not struck that deal, I don't think that Bill Gates would have ever been as big as they became. And so, look, when the economy shifts, when the world shifts, when your business and possibly your family life can crumble, you need to be humble enough to learn. You need to be humble enough to learn, and you can create a solid principle-based foundation. Once you have a firm foundation, you can apply leverage to your actions, and you can get multiplied results. So again, I want to come back to my topic. Everything you've learned about business is a big fat lie. So before we can build your foundation, we need to clear out the garbage in your thinking. Today, I feel inspired to share some ideas with you. Maybe some of them are contrarian, to shift your thinking, to upgrade your mindset, and upgrade your business operating system between your ears. There's a lot of lies in business. There's way too many to cover in one, live video. So I'm going to cover about 3 of them. So the first lie is you need to have a lot of knowledge to succeed in business. Everyone has information product. You don't need more information. What you really need is implementation. You need transformation so that you can have manifestation, okay? Information alone is not enough. You don't need, Napoleon Hill said something. He says, you don't need more books. You don't need more tapes. You don't need more degrees. You don't need more seminars. It's a better use of what you already have. You have enough. You overcomplicate the process of being successful. It's actually simpler. The second big fat lie is that the economy controls our destiny. And T. Harv Eker said, whenever you blame the economy, you're slitting your own financial throat. You got to quit blaming. There's this epidemic of blame. Quit blaming the economy. Quit blaming the country you're in. Instead of blaming, look, there are things you can't change and there are things you can. So God grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, like the macro economy and the politics in Washington. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change. But give me the courage to change the things I can. Like, I am only one customer away from improving my personal economy. The micro economy you can control every day. Go get 1 more sale. Go get 2 more sales. Okay, go get 3 more sales. And so God grant me the serenity, accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Quit blaming the economy, okay? The big economy you don't control, but you can control your personal economy by changing your thoughts, changing your actions, and that will help you change your manifestation. So quit. That's a big fat lie, to think that the economy is what's controlling things. And the third big fat lie I want to share with you today is that sales is a numbers game. Sales is not a numbers game. If you treat people like a number, you deserve all the sales you don't get. Okay? When you say sales is a numbers game, you're objectifying people. You're turning them into objects. It's really an insult. So, sales is not a numbers game. It's a relationship game. It's really about, trust building. It's about loyalty. It's about longevity. It's about being the trusted advisor and really having relationships where you can add value in exchange for fair compensation. I wish I could share more of some of these big fat lies, but time is short. I got to go to my group coaching here in 15 minutes. So I hope I've inspired you to clear out the lies in your business so you can build a stronger foundation, so you can implement the leverage secrets that I share with my clients and I share in my videos here on Facebook and YouTube and all the social media. So, I hope, you can build a stronger foundation. You can leverage proven principles to multiply your output in serving other people, which reflects it, a higher output at your cash register. So I'm sure many of you have questions, about how do you build a business that works. And if you want to do that, I want to encourage you. I have a little banner, little thing at the bottom of the screen here. If you're serious about getting help to start your business, go to schedule.employeeescapeplan.com. Let me buy you an hour of my time. And, if you'd like to get some free resources about starting your own business, check out businessincubatorcommunity.com. Let me share with you one last secret to success. Once upon a time, a young man was looking for the secret to the success. And so he went to the village and said, what's the secret to success? And everybody said, go to the man by the lake. And so he woke up real early in the morning and went and visited the man by the lake. And the man by the lake said, you want to know the secret to success? He said, follow me. And he went to the water's edge and started walking in. And the guy's like, what, are you crazy? It's like, you want to learn the secrets to success? Come on in. And so he was, they were in, leg level, knee level, and then waist level. And they went out where they were like treading water. And so the old man said, you want to know the secret to success? And the young man said, yeah. He says, okay. And he dunked his head underwater. He took the young man, he dunked his head underwater. He held his head underwater. And the young man was kicking, screaming, like, was this old man crazy? And he punched the old man, came up gasping for air. What are you, crazy, old man? You trying to kill me? And the old man says, when you want success as bad as you wanted that breath of fresh air, that's when you begin the process. If you want success bad enough, you will find a way. Poverty ends in the mirror. Success begins, prosperity begins in the mirror. So I just want to thank you for your time today. I want to thank you for your attention. I want to thank you for your consideration of, maybe having me as your mentor. And, here's one final thought. When you do marketing poorly, it's an expense. And when you do it the right way, when you do it effectively, it's a profit center. And it might be the ultimate financial leverage. So if you want help, the help's available. You just got to reach out. Go to the schedule.employeeescapeplan.com. And if you want the help's available. If you want to receive a lot, you got to learn to give a lot. That's the way it works. But this one's on me. First hour is always on me. God bless you. Have an amazing day. This is Joe Nicasio, your business mentor. EmployeeEscapePlan.com, BusinessIncubatorCommunity.com, BusinessWisdomQuest.com. God bless you. Have an amazing day.